Meer Animation presented Big Hero 6 2014. So the film begins while displaying a bright young hero. He was fond of making new things. He's created a little bot. This indicates a tiny robot. While utilizing it, he participates in robot battles. That small robot was so sharp it defeats the big robots. One day, its competition was with the robot of a rich man. But here it also wins and gets a lot of money. But that giant man couldn't bear it. He snatches Hero's bot from him. Then enters the big brother of Hero. He was good looking. He was also intelligent as Hero. He escapes his younger brother and runs from there. With it, he also takes Hero's bot back. But then the police stops them, while saying that robot fighting is illegal. And then the elder brother of Hero was also imprisoned. There, their aunt comes to save them. In fact, the parents of those kids were dead. Their aunt was brought them up like their mother. Hero's brother says to him that comes Hero, let me show you my university. His university was a scientific university. Hero's elder brother makes him meet with his 4 friends. Among them, there were 2 males and 2 were females. But one of them wasn't a science student, and he always uses to stay in a dragon costume. Now the other 3 friends of Hero's brother start showing him their inventions. Hero's elder brother says that come let me show you my invention. And he takes him to his lab. There he puts a tape on his younger brother and then pulls it. He feels pain because of it. Hero says ouch with pain. And after listening to this voice, the cute robot made by him whose name was Bymax activates. Hero's elder brother tells him that it is a healthcare robot, and I've given a lot of time to it. There is a chip in it, and it a positive kind of doctor. Bymax sprinkles a spray on Hero's arm, due to which the burn of Hero's arm heals. This thing was seeming interesting to Hero. Then Hero's elder brother tells him that it will not deactivate till you tell him that it had done good care of yours, and I am satisfied with my care. Then Hero says the same. That robot goes back in its small box, and that was its cover, and it also gets charged from it. Meanwhile, the head of the college arrives there. He was hearing them. He sees the same black bot in Hero's hand. He asks that what is it? Hero tells him everything. He says I am also interested in it, and my daughter also. She is also very genius. You should apply to this university for admission, and your brother will make you understand everything about it. Now they reach home. Hero's elder brother was telling him that there is an event held in our university every year, and if the head of the university likes the project of anyone, he gives admission to him in his university. Age doesn't matter. Hero is ecstatic when he hears it. Brother, your university was my ideal university, he says. Hero has now begun to work diligently on it, and he quickly realizes what he should do. The thing which he made was so small, but it was impressive. He has made a microbot. It looks like his bot, but it was small in size. It wasn't one but large in numbers. With it, he also adjusts a device on his head. That device will control those microbots. At first, seeing it none become happy, but then Hero starts doing experiments on it. The hero starts controlling those microbots with that device. Those microbots start joining together, and they start making different kinds of structures. He was also moving on them. Seeing it, the people of the college get impressed, and the head of the college remains shocked. They all clapped a lot, because they feel that this project is outstanding. They congratulate Hero. That your admission is confirmed, brother. As the show overs, a CEO of a company comes to Hero. He asks him that will you sell your microbots to me? But before Hero says anything, that head of the college arrives there. He says that no, Hero will not do this. Hero also refuses that man, and that man leaves from there. With it, Hero gets his admission letter. After it, they become happy. Now after coming out of the university, Hero and his elder brother starts talking. But while talking, when they see the backside, they get shocked. The university was set on fire. A student comes from there while running. She tells them that the head of the college is inside, and Hero's brother was good friend of the head of the college. He goes inside to save him. His cap was left outside. Hero lifts his cap. Then there was a huge blast. Due to it, Hero also falls at a far distance. There was his brother's cap in his hand. He had known that his brother is now not in this world. This scene is very emotional. The next day, it was the funeral of Hero's elder brother, and everyone was consoling Hero, but he was feeling alone. He only had his one elder brother. Gradually the time passes. Now 1 month has passed. All were coming back to their life routine and start doing their work, but Hero was still so sad. He doesn't talk to anyone, and he wasn't going to university. Mostly he stays in his room. His room and his elder brother's room were close enough. There was a small partition between them. He was placing his things in anger. Meanwhile, his bot falls on his foot, and he screams and says ouch. Then the Baymax, which was in his elder brother's room, activates, and it emerges from its cover. It begins the hero's treatment, but Hero wasn't in this mood. He starts shutting it down, but it wasn't shutting down, and we know that how will it shut down? But Hero has forgotten this. He slips from it and falls down. Then he sees down the bed. Something was moving in his jacket. When Hero sees it, there was a microbot in his jacket's pocket. That was somehow left in his pocket, and other microbots were destroyed in that university. So Hero closes it in a small glass box, but Baymax lifts it and says that this microbot wants to go somewhere. Hero was ignoring him. Baymax doesn't know where it goes while taking that microbot. When Hero realizes it, he starts following it. In the way, he hardly reaches to it while following it. He sees that Baymax is standing outside a warehouse with that microbot. Hero also arrived there. He sees that the warehouse is closed, but Microbot still wants to go towards it. They plan that we will go inside and see that what is inside it, that Microbot was to go there. They go inside it through the window. Hero says that I will go down and see, and you will stay here, okay? But the thing Hero sees, he couldn't believe his eyes, because someone was imitating his microbots. Same microbots like him were making. It was a factory, and then Baymax also arrives there. It asks him that everything is fine. After hearing their voice, those all microbots become activate and start making a structure together. And it is obvious that someone is controlling them. The controlling person known that Baymax and Hero are there. They start running from there. Meanwhile, they see that man who was controlling those microbots, but we couldn't see his face because he had worn a mask. Now somehow they jump from the window. Baymax surrounds Hero with its arms, and falling from the window didn't affect them, because the body of Baymax was fluffy. Then he tells everything to the police, but the policeman says that kid, don't waste my time. And during this, the battery level of Baymax was decreasing. He immediately takes it to his home, while hiding it from his aunt. This scene was funny. Now Hero charge Baymax and they start talking. Then he tells Baymax that the person who made you means my brother is now not in this world. Baymax relaxes him. This means it was a good robot. Baymax asks that how he died. Then Hero tells that the university was set on fire. With it, Hero says that with a minute I am remembering something. Willingly that university was set on fire to create hustle bustle there, and people only care about their life so that someone can steal my microbots. He was understanding this trick, that the man with the mask, they saw it was done by him, so that he can steal the microbots of Hero, and can make many microbots like them. He makes a plan with Baymax, that we will stop that man. He takes out the chip and installs karate clips and actions in it, and again puts that chip inside it. With it, he also makes it wear armor. Now Hero and Baymax arrive at that warehouse. But then the man with the mask was coming there while making a huge structure of microbots, and a van also arrives at that place. It was looking mysterious at first, but there were the friends of the elder brother of Hero, those 4 friends. But that man with a mask starts attacking them. While being scared, they all sit in the van. Baymax was also on the upside of their van. Now they were moving forward, and that man with the mask was following them. Those microbots have high speed. Then suddenly, their van falls into the water. The man with the mask understands that maybe they are dead now. But Baymax makes its body more fluffy, and everyone comes on its body. It comes out of the water itself. Like this, everyone was saved. Now they moved to the house to know about that man with a mask, that who was he. Everyone was saying that he will be the CEO of the company, whom you refuse to give your microbots. Hero claims to be whoever he is, but the device via which he commands the microbots is hidden behind his mask. We'll have to find his mask. But for this, we also have to make advanced suits. We also have to learn how to fight. Now here the story takes an interesting turn. They all start doing hard work and start making their advanced dresses. Now finally they were successful in their work. Everyone has their own power, and Baymax also received a cute armor again. Baymax scans that where is that man with the mask. They all reach that place with Baymax. They go inside. A CCTV footage was playing. That is showing that the CEO of the company had made a portal. She sent a girl, but there was an issue with that portal. That portal starts pulling the outside things inside it. This means that unwillingly the CEO had to close that portal, but that girl was left inside it. They understand that CEO had done this because he wants to control it while making new microbots and want to recover the portal. They were talking. Meanwhile, the man with the mask arrives there. He starts attacking them. They all fall at distance, but Hero doesn't accept his defeat and attacks him with Baymax. and the mask of that man removes. Hero sees that he was none other the head of the college. He was dead because of the fire in the university, but he was alive, and he was the one who stole the microbots of Hero. He does this purposely. Then he says that my brother died because of you. He orders Baymax to kill him, but Baymax says that I am a healthcare doctor. I can't kill him. Hero couldn't understand anything. He takes out its positive chip. Karate, an evil chip, was inside it. After it, Baymax was able to kill that head, but its friend stops it. They say that it is not fine. You are a kid yet and you will go to jail. During this, the mask from Hero's hand falls down. That head of the college picks it and moves outside, while using those microbots. During this, a girl among those friends puts the positive chip inside Baymax again. Due to it, Baymax again becomes positive and couldn't attack. The hero becomes aggressive about it. He leaves from there while taking Baymax with him. He goes to his garage. He says to Baymax that I will take out the positive from you, so that you can kill that head. The hero couldn't take out that chip. Baymax tells that now you can't access me. I will always stay positive. Hero asks why. Baymax starts showing those clips to him. Those were recorded by the elder brother of Hero, while making Baymax. That is that I want to keep Baymax like this always, as a positive robot who will save humans' life. When Hero sees it, he becomes emotional, and he starts weeping. Baymax relaxes him down. After it, he goes to his other friends. He also apologizes to them and then they hug each other. They tell Hero that we have found one more CCTV footage. When Hero sees it, he comes to know that the girl which was sent by that CEO inside that portal, and she remains in the portal, was none other than the daughter of the head of the college. That's why the head stole those microbots, so that he can take revenge on the CEO of his daughter. That was none of your business. Now we see that scene that the head of the college reaches at that place while using the microbots, the place where the CEO of the company was opening his new building. But he joined that portal together and make it upside of that building, due to which his building starts indulging in that portal. Meanwhile, Hero and his companions arrive there. They stop that head while saying that you are doing wrong. It will harm our country, but he ignores them and continues his work. He also attacks Baymax, and Baymax falls at a far distance. That's why Hero falls inside the building. Now that portal was continuously pulling that building towards it. Hero was also pulling toward that portal, but Baymax saves Hero, and others were stopping the microbots. Hero says to them that we can't defeat him like this. We have to separate the microbots, because while doing this all microbots separately go inside the portal, and our work will be easy. They move inside the microbots after getting united. Due to it, all microbots get separated and start going inside the portal, same as Hero said. Seeing this, that head becomes aggressive. He starts attacking Baymax and Hero, but he hasn't any microbot left now, so he couldn't attack them. Now Baymax gets a chance from it and breaks his mask, from which he was controlling the microbots. Due to it, the portal also falls down and breaks. But the interesting thing is that it was still open. All were running while saving their lives. But then Baymax feels that there is someone alive in it. They knew that the daughter of the head was inside it. They understands that we have to save her life. Now Baymax and Hero says that we will go inside to save her life. As they go inside, a broken piece of building hits Baymax. Due to it, its armor breaks. Now it has not the same powers he was using before. It couldn't fly now. They also find the head's daughter there, but her rocket had turned off. The one hand of Baymax's dress was still fine. It couldn't fly, but it can touch that off rocket its hand and send it outside the portal while shooting it from there. But Baymax will remain in the portal because of this, because it has to put all its force, and because of it, it will go behind. Hero says no, I will not let this happen. Baymax says that I will do this, because I was made to save humans. It says that okay, tell me that, are you satisfied with my care, so I will deactivate? The hero becomes emotional and he says while weeping that Baymax, I was always satisfied with your care, and I am also satisfied now. Then Baymax shoots that rocket, and it itself goes behind. Now that rocket and Hero comes out of that portal, but Baymax is still inside. Now we see that the daughter of the head is now taken to the hospital, and that head was arrested, that he had done this bad work. Even he had done this in revenge for his daughter. All were busy in their lives, but Hero still didn't forget his brother and Baymax. Hero was missing Baymax. He starts seeing its suit and he finds its chip inside his suit. That chip which it has removed. Now because Hero was very intelligent, he also makes a Baymax. He puts that old chip inside it, in which there were the memories of Baymax. And here Baymax is made the same as before. Hero hugs it, and he also tells this to his friends. Now they decide that they will use their powers for good. They will maintain peace in the city. With it, this movie ends here.